Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the New England Patriots and the LA Chargers. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Black 80, black. Hey, Ray. Back, please.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Hey, Ray. Home trips right.
It's Hampton on second. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to Hampton. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
5-9. Baylor tight.
To the air this time, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He's still going at the 30. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
A first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
180.
Herbert now off the play fake. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Kappa. 59. Ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
21. go, let's go.
Herbert now to throw on third. Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Chargers first down.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
12. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
May will throw to get us started here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air. It's May. Buying some time right. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And they're on him quick after the catch. The stop made at the 19. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And he takes this one back again for the Los Angeles pick six. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw for May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Again, it's May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Borregales tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He takes it himself. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hey, go line. 5-9. Check, go get him. Check. Shift. Tip.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Inside the 30. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's May to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Crazy.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Patriots facing a deficit near the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here goes it up. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May now. That one complete to Diggs. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. Henderson hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catches made. That's Trey Harris. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Drops this one off to Hampton. Takes out a 1-stop. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. The
just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Set.
It's Herbert once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Running it with Hampton. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Made a throw it. He finds Diggs right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Roy Gallis connects. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, we're we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Henderson here from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Going after it is good by Boyd Gallis. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Chargers 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
Hampton gets the handoff. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made by Kevin King. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
May on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Finds the football outside. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Crazy.
From the 46. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing again, it's May. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Crazy. Ringo.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Catch is made in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Henderson goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now, it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Roy Garris tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert on 1st down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's got it in close. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Len McConkey with a touchdown. That type of play right there, Brock, who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah. But I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that's awesome.
Chargers 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And they send a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Big strike here to Williams. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Reed now, in motion left. On first down, it's Gibson. He finds space into the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Kappa. Banjo.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Drops this one off to Hampton. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Lion.
First and 10, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch!
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Going after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 32.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught for big yards on the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. So this is a win for the Patriots. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.